Amish territory where Carlos Bulosan once lived to tell the story of the rain, sweat, glory of Mike Jackson men who fight the destination we were destined to end. Left a writing on the wall in the halls of the Nippon Khan. Others transformed, majority Decepticons. But my conception of the Walkman's rotation is you live up in the upper left, you gotta have patience. Cause ain't no urban radio stations about to play us unless you sign a dotted to make your songs brainless. While you waiting for the mention in the pages of the stranger, you can find me in the basement making heaters for later. And yes, we all need a little paper to strive, but the monsters in your town will put a limp in your stride. I exhibit all the time like I'm pimping your ride, and we've been living in conditions we're tired of. Come on, rise up. Two scholars rock fresh, north by northwest, and it's still no rest. Cause we're not finished yet, we're broke but not broken, cold but not frozen, lost but not forgotten, we kicking the doors open. Two scholars rock fresh, north by northwest, and it's still no rest. Cause we're not finished yet, we broke but not broken, cold but not frozen, moving in slow motion. It's that Northwest classic. 98118, the alphabetically second to last state, never finish in last place like the Mariners for 3 years straight. For prescriptions, we administer the medicine for people still afflicted with acute 2-0 sickness. We exist between the gold and the green. I paint the soul of the scene under towers of power, dodging the overfiend daily, causing the bones to decay. But they say we're so far away, we couldn't possibly make it. I've seen modesty fade, an awful lot of hate, but none of which is sent to my face. I confide inside my circle with a fire made of purple. I'm a rider for the art, I keep it sharp and with rehearsal. The worst is when they mark us to target a market that we're not even a part of. If your CDs and Target means you got distribution, but we still pushing units with our own too. Homegrown since you thought you knew. Yeah, two scholars rock fresh, north by northwest, and it's still no rest. Cause we're not finished yet, we're broke but not broken, cold but not frozen, lost but not forgotten, we kicking the doors open. Two scholars rock fresh, north by northwest, and it's still no rest. Cause we're not finished yet, we're broke but not broken, cold but not frozen, moving in slow motion. It's that Northwest classic. And they say desegregation was a big step forward, but integration only covered up a rotten core. The surface might have changed, but the cauldron is still hot. Now we more politically correct with less real talk. They say we liberal, but literally not. When the cops bend us over while upholding the law, despite the sight of coffee shops on every single block nearby, and supply and demand for the rock. It's two types of crack, one legal, one felonious. The lumping pro push keys like felonious. The corporation pushing blood with the beans. I heard people moving up here for the love of the green. New homes, new stores, still a hood underneath. No good, how we chillin' in the gut of the beast. The national question, with no answer in the least. It's no rest until the cancer meets the feed. Two scholars rock fresh, north by northwest, and it's still no rest. Cause we're not finished yet, we're broke but not broken, cold but not frozen, lost but not forgotten, we kicking the doors open. Two scholars rock fresh, north by northwest, and it's still no rest. Cause we're not finished yet, we're broke but not broken, cold but not frozen, moving in slow motion. It's that Northwest classic.
Rising over the horizon, it's hard to start writing. Been fighting in the belly of the titan. Time tourniquets tightened around the living but dying. My pen floods the pages while the children are crying. I want to put on an iron shirt, chase the devil out of earth, spit until my tongue and saliva glands burst. But first, I invoke the spirit of the long gone and coming back. Through the song, I am one with that, all seeing being. But it seems as if we're being tricked into believing that which we think we believe in, even if we disagree on who the best MC is. We bob to the beat as if we're not in agreement. I write to free the dumb, though freedom hasn't come. I let it ring to leave a message on my answering machine. I see a movement has begun. As soon as we become the true truth seekers down with this Babylon regime. To think you can die in the blink of an eye. I did you to try to test I and I. Been destined to fly, but I'm resting tonight. And one bright morning I will take flight. But until then, I'll be rocking on the M. I see the future dripping out of my pen. And if sleep be the cousin of death, then every time I blink, one step closer to my last breath. They said talk is cheap, but war is expensive. I speak cause it's free and these words are my weapon. Don't think for a second, I will not question U.S. foreign policy, imperial aggression, inventing war for the quenching of the thirst for the oil. Cause money don't trickle down to workers who toil. You see, blood trickle down from the womb to the soil. And broken antennas with aluminum foil be standing on televisions, transmitting propaganda of millionaire senators and your so-called commander-in-chief be. I'm telling you the man is a thief. In his hand he holds a plan to ban your freedom of speech, to build a pipeline, put Afghanistan on the leash. When it fights back, blame the Taliban for the breach of security in each and every first world country, where life more distant. If you're thirsty, you're hungry. To think you can die in the blink of an eye. I bid you to try to test I and I. Been destined to fly, but I'm resting tonight. And one bright morning I will take flight. But until then, I'll be rocking on the M. I see the future dripping out of a pen. And if sleep be the cousin of death, then every time I blink, one step closer to my last breath. America romanticized the old war story. Heroes, ammos, guns, blood, guts, and glory. And no wonder the majority wants a war with Iraq, even if only 15% know where it's at. On a map with our backs against a stockpile of weaponry, enough to turn the earth into a memory. Except we know what to remember this planet. If it happens, God damn it. If I get drafted today, I swear to God, Jah, Allah, and Yahweh, I'll toss the letter away and I'll pull a Cassius Clay in the military. Minorities comprise the majority. Surprise, are you kidding me? The lies rely on brown bodies to fight for white puppet masters. I cannot fathom how the caged bird drinks until he thinks he is free. A critical mass between a heavenly future and a hell of a past. Now to think you can die in the blink of an eye. I bid you to try to test I and I. Been destined to fly, but I'm resting tonight. And one bright morning I will take flight. But until then, I'll be rocking on the M. I see the future dripping out of a pen. And if sleep be the cousin of death, then every time I blink, one step closer to my last breath. One step closer to my last. Every time I blink, one step closer to my last.
I didn't know I could see anything. They just zoomed in.